Welcome to the second race of our doubleheader here at GBR. After the last sprint race, the drivers have adjusted their setups as they get ready to go 22 laps here at Fuji Speedway. And the red light is out, and race 7 is underway. Seahawks makes the exact same move he did in the previous race, squeezes right between Phantomus and Stinky, and he's going to take the lead into turn 1 once again. And a couple drivers go wide, and that's Smokey. He gets turned around. Not quite sure what happened there, but he did a complete 180, ended up hitting the wall. Seahawks holds the lead, followed by Boza, with Phantomus and Stinky close behind. You can see just how close these cars are today. Very tight grouping. And that's Don. He saves it as he goes wide around that corner. If you get tire too far off into the grass, you're going for a ride, guaranteed. And it looks like Boza, he's going to have a good run. He's right up on Seahawks' bumper here. And he's getting the draft. He's going to try to make a move here. We saw this happen multiple times in the previous race. And sure enough, Boza does a nice job, and he will take the lead into the second lap. Now Hawks will have to contend with Phantomus and Stinky breathing down his neck. We'll definitely keep an eye on this. Cars come down the front straight, bumper to bumper. And we got 3 wide here. That's Timberwolf, and Helios slams into the wall. Both cars hit the wall. Helios almost takes out another car that was coming right behind him. Major damage to Helios. Let's take a look at the replay. This is on board with Rusty. Not sure what happened there, but Rusty just about sideswiped Helios. Down to lap 3 here. Phantomus gets in the slipstream, as does Stinky. Seahawks is in threat of losing 2 positions here. Stinky pulls back behind him, but Phantomus will move into second. That drops Hawks into third. But Stinky's not done. Side by side, going through the chicane. They collide door to door. Stinky moves up to third. Just in a matter of 2 corners, Hawks loses 2 positions. This is how quick things can change here at GBR. And we're on lap 5. Hawks was able to get around Stinky a little bit ago. Stinky went a little bit wide, but he's going to make another run at him on the front straight. Over and over again, we're seeing cars able to overtake Hawks. They just have a little bit more top end speed and take advantage of that draft. And Stinky doesn't brake in time, slams into Boza. He was trying to get around Hawks, took a little too much speed into turn 1, and took them both out. That allows Hawks to move back into second. And Boza will be able to get back underway, but I'm sure he has some significant damage on his car. Let's see. Stinky is moving up on Hawks once again. Got a battle for 5th here between Jarhead and Kelly. That's Brent just in front of him. Kelly trying to get a good exit on this corner. Jarhead locks him up. That allows Kelly to move up. That will move him into 5th. And a little bit further back in the pack. This is for 11th. This is on board with Tony. It's F1 just ahead of him. A lot of brake lockup going on through this sharp left-hander. And F1 gets loose. That allows Tony to move by. We're about 6 laps in. You got to be really careful with these tires. And Kelly continues to work his way up in the field. He's got a slipstream on Brent. And he is going to take over 4th. But goes a little bit wide, gets loose around the corner. Jarhead comes right up on the bumper of Brent. That's Boza right behind him. He's done a nice job catching back up to the pack after the incident a couple laps ago. And Jarhead loses control and hits the wall. Heavy front end damage. He'll be making an early trip to pit road. And we've got an accident here in turn 1. Spaz goes off, and that's Don. Loses control, and Tony gets into the side of him. There may be a little bit of oil on the road there, because 3 of the cars just lost control there. As the battle continues here, Stinky's coming up on Hawks into turn 1. He's been slowly moving up on him. He's on board with F1, who just came out of pit road. He's a lap down. And Hawks and Stinky side by side through the chicane. Neither one giving an inch. Someone's going to have to give here because we got a sharp left-hander coming up, 90 degrees. Hawks stays to the inside. He'll hold on to the second place position. Stinky not done though. He's going to make a run on the outside. Hawks does a nice job keeping the inside line, keeping his momentum going. It's very exciting stuff here. F1 goes off, and he's able to save it, luckily. That was close. Got our overhead helicopter. This is Boza working his way up. Moves up to 4th. He has yet to pit, but he's done a really nice job moving his way up. And this is Spaz and Bear. Spaz is another driver who's done a nice job today. And Bear goes wide. That's going to let Spaz go by him. Trying to exit out of that last corner is a tough feat. And looks like Seahawks is coming out of pit road. And he is going to move up in front of Stinky. And I'm getting report that Phanimus had a speeding violation on pit road. He is going to have to do a drive-through penalty. That will allow Seahawks to move back into 1st. Wow. Still a long way to go in the race. Most of the drivers are on fresh tires, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. And mid-pack here, F1, who started in 16th today, has moved his way up to 6th. Had a very nice race today. Timberwolf's another driver who's done excellent, along with Rusty. And Lawyer, who's had very limited practice this week, is up to 9th. Nice job by those guys. And for quite a bit of the race, Don and Spaz have had some really good battles here. As we can see now, Spaz makes a nice move. They do touch doors, but Spaz gets around him cleanly. Don trying to get a run on him down the straight. He is going to make the move to the inside. Is Spaz going to let him have it? He does. So these two drivers have gone back and forth. Spaz staying right up with him. Don locks it up again, and that will allow Spaz to retake the position. And a little further back here, Ten Bear, haven't heard much from him today. He had very limited practice this week as well, but his lap times have consistently improved throughout the race. And another surprise, Said, who started further back in the pack, he's up to 10th, has also done a nice job today. And Smokey, who qualified very well, has had a rough go today. A couple incidents and a false start has put him towards the back of the field, but I do expect some nice things from him as the season progresses. And on to the final lap here. Fanimus is in 4th. He's been slowly moving up on Kelly. And Fanimus makes a move to the inside and makes the pass. Kind of pushed his way in there, but it was a nice clean pass. And even after a drive-through penalty, it looks like Fanimus is going to be in the top 5. Our current running order, Seahawks, will take his second victory of the season. Stinky will be 2nd. Fanimus will indeed get a spot on the podium for 3rd, followed by Kelly and Brent. And after a rough start to begin the season, Seahawks has really come on strong with a 1st, 2nd, and now another victory in the last 3 races. Hawks has catapulted to the top of the standings after coming into the weekend in 5th. Stinky just 12 points behind in 2nd, and Kelly right there with him in 3rd. We hope you enjoyed another exciting round of racing here at GBR. Next up is Pukekohe Park in New Zealand on May 30th. We'll see you then.